Are you dreaming of being a full-time creative and artist? And this video is for you. Hi, I'm Naomi Pitcher. I'm a multidisciplinary artist, performer, and entrepreneur from New Zealand. I've been working the last 10 years as a hairdresser and makeup artist, and on the weekends, I perform. I've turned my whole life into making my creativity work for me, turning my passions into profit, and I want to help you do the same. It's not always easy, but it's so worth it. So come along today, and I'm going to tell you some of the things I've learned along the way. First of all, you probably don't want to hear this, but it's so important to have a stable bread and butter job. We have to have a solid building block underneath so we can make sure that we can pay our rent and feed ourselves. Without this solid foundation, all of our top priorities and passions are going to feel so wobbly all the time, and we're never really going to be able to focus on them without all of that extra stress. I would suggest getting some sort of trade and doing that part-time, things that you can do with your hands, things that are of service to people, things that make us feel really beautiful and fulfilled. All of these things, you can start your own business, you can learn quite easy, and some of them you don't have to have many skills to start with. Otherwise, we're going to be stressed. We're not going to know how to put that money into our art and into our work. And that's the foundation of life. For instance, you could say, hey, I'm going to start this little business. I can get maybe $50 an hour, and then the rest of the time I can spend on my creative passions. Work might fluctuate with these kind of things, but when you are working more, you can make that money and put it back into your art. And when you're quiet, you can focus more on those creative passions. It is challenging being a full-time artist if you think you can make your whole living off one thing. For instance, if you want to sell earrings, you're probably not going to be able to make a whole stable income from doing earrings. But if you do earrings along with this and along with this, then you're going to be able to put all of those incomes together. For me, I did my makeup on the side of my hairdressing when I first began. That meant that I could have a little bit of extra income coming in. And then I became a circus performer, and now I became a DJ. So I keep expanding and upskilling, meaning that I have the greatest way to be hired, to be valuable, especially when you're in a small place. If you are in a really big city, you might be able to be a full-time dancer, but if you're in a smaller country or a smaller city, maybe pick up another discipline, maybe pick up a trade on the side. Diversifying your creative work to reach broader audiences and multiple income streams. It always pays to invest your money if you don't have a lot to invest in yourself. Maybe I'm going to learn how to do lashes. Maybe I'm going to become a nail tech. Maybe I'm going to go and get a building qualification so I can start building tiny homes on the side. It does pay at the start to focus on a couple expertise so you can be really qualified in that before you start expanding out. Success doesn't happen overnight. You need to work from the bottom and work your way up. You might have to spend 2 years getting qualified in something else before you can focus on your dance career, before you can focus on your painting career. Sharing your art, make sure you make separate pages for them. Show people you're really serious. Create a brand, create a website. Canva does them for free. If you are in a smaller place, you need to make sure that's where the diversity comes in so you can keep being hired. Network and building connections. Go out, actively meet people, ask questions, and build genuine relationships. Those people are going to help you and inspire you and take you so many places with them. Go and meet other creatives. Go and talk to other people that are working in the industry. When you're going out to the events, go to the ones you want to be performing at, to the galleries you want to be sharing your art, to any place where your art would be, going to the markets and talking to other people that are doing similar things to you. Go follow their pages, like them, comment, be relevant on those social media platforms, whatever one works for you. Work through that boredom. It's so easy for us to get really excited about a new passion and leave that other one behind, but you have to fight that boredom and keep working at it. For me, hula hooping got really boring. I did it so much, but I still made sure every single day I picked up my hoop and I practiced, because that's what I was performing. That's what I needed to make it. That's why people are hiring me. While on the side, I worked on my aerial art. I worked on my music. I worked on all of these other things that now also get me hired. So I hope these little tips can help you. This has really helped me be able to make a living off my creative passions. And now I wake up every day excited to wake up. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped you. Make sure you leave a comment which tip was your favorite and what you're going to work on next. I have a free habit tracker below that's going to help you stay on track while you're trying to build these creative endeavors for yourself. Good luck. You got this. Believe in yourself. I love you all very much. Remember to vote love every day with your words, actions, and your thoughts. And I'll see you on the next one.
I wanted to take a moment to remind everyone that even choosing this stuff is a privilege, and so many human beings are having their rights stripped away. It has happened for generations. We need to keep rising up, using our voices, standing up as a community, reaching out to everyone and building the vibration of the world up. Together we can do it. We can make change. We can have the world we love. Think about where you're spending your time, your energy, your money. And I'm so sorry if you're struggling with your health. And I'm so sorry if you're not in a safe environment, getting fed, nourished, shelter. It is not your fault.